Good morning.
Morning.
Well, most of you know I enjoy surfing, but today is not about my surfing miscues. Today is going to be about a wipeout. A wipeout, temporary setback, failure, potential change in job, change in relationship, change in potentially physical fitness regime. Changes we've all been through. The metaphor of the board is your path. It's to get back on it. It's to get back on that routine. It's to get back on fulfillment. And a path, a fulfilled life. In 2009, in April of 2009, I had a colossal wipeout. After 18 years of collegiate coaching, I resigned as head women's basketball coach at Southern Illinois University at the age of 39. It's my first major wipeout. I was 5 years in the middle of a contract. I was 2 years removed from a conference championship, and I was 2 years removed from being named Coach of the Year. What I thought at the time my wipeout indicated was that I was a poor leader. I had communication issues, I had leadership issues, I had management issues. But what I now know about my wipeout, I was on the threshold of learning some great things. Had an opportunity to acquire new skills, had an opportunity to learn new strengths, and it was an opportunity to give me a lesson in who I was, and it compelled me to figure out what went wrong, what went right, and what's the difference. So today what I want to share with you is 3 phases that assisted me in getting back on my board. Phase number 1, the research and development phase. Phase number 2, the seeding phase. And phase number 3, the ship it phase. So let's start with number 1, research and development phase. At the age of 6, I used to crawl and climb around my granddad's bar, where my uncle and my dad and my grandfather used to sit and talk about business. All of them had been in business for years. So what I heard them talk about at that time probably sounded a little bit like Charlie Brown's teacher, you know. But what they were talking about was the research and development component of any business. There's 2 functions I think we all know of. Some, it's creation of existing products that will help continual business operations down the line. Today, what I know through a wipeout and research and development part of your wipeout will consist of your ability to research your self-exploration and develop your future skills. You are the product. You have the opportunity to step out, to improve your knowledge, improve your skills, and to upgrade your goods and services for future customers or future paths that you may choose. It's your opportunity to figure out, because you are the old product and you're also the new product. So it's your opportunity to take this advantage during your wipeout and make your product the best you can be. How do you do that? We've got to reflect. You have to reflect on what went wrong, and most importantly, you have to reflect on what went right. Take time to self-assess. You have to assess your strengths and assess your weaknesses. And it takes some time, but it's worth it. Because in the end, you have the opportunity after self-exploration to have a handful of seeds. And with a handful of seeds, that takes you into phase 2, the seeding phase. So with a handful of seeds of self-exploration, I have the opportunity, because I now have a clearer perspective, I may have a better attitude, I may understand what went right, what went wrong, a better idea of where I want to go. I may have a little bit more peace. It's now time to seed. How do we seed? How do we seed all of those things we've just researched and developed? 1, we seek a mentor. We seek a group. We reach out. You find people, reconnect. You reconnect with leaders. You reconnect with new leaders. You network. Gives you the opportunity, again, to be nurtured and to stimulate all the things that you have growing inside you. The other thing, develop a board of directors. When I go in through my process, I have developed my own board of directors. That board of directors provides me guidance and direction on how to innovate, how to market, how to establish my business of Reinvent One. That's been the key to me. And you know, when you shine sun on a seed, you're going to be able to convert that into positive reality. Perception is one of the most powerful things. Is a positive mind and a positive vibe gives that great energy. So with a bountiful harvest, we've got all those strong things. We've got a bountiful harvest. What are we going to do with it? We're going to take that harvest and we're going to step into phase 3. We're going to get ready to ship it. The ship it phase. Seth Godin, many of you may have come across his books, his websites, his blogs, great entrepreneur, genius marketing. One of Seth's big ideas is that you have to be prepared to ship it. Ship your products. Every idea, every project you start, every project you conceive has to have an end. How many of us get caught by the buts, the what ifs, the ohs, here, I can't do this. The little lizard of negativity that I say sits on all of our shoulders. So it's important that we have to be ready to wrap up our package and get ready to ship it and send it out. Ship your goods. Step out, take that chance. And that is stepping back on your board. One of the things during the shipping phase, fight the little devils. Okay? It takes great power. It takes a killer instinct. Step out there. Not everything's going to be perfect. Not everything will be perfect. But you have done the work during your research and development phase and during the seeding phase. So to wrap it all up, I've talked about 3 phases. The research and development phase, the seeding phase, and the ship it phase. I hope you'll be able to utilize one or all 3 of these phases. For me, these phases really helped me redefine and assist myself as I was launching my company, Reinvent One. Don't let the little buts and what ifs crawl in there and negate all the joy and insight you've developed during your wipeout. Good luck and thank you.